I can be a little late as a treat. Okay, it's 30 minutes late. That's quite late. Hi, hello! Just while I clean up my glasses. So, another action-packed day of, modeling biblically accurate VTubers. The, the title description was, suggested by a viewer a few streams ago. I thought it was horrific and absolutely deplorable and almost banned them on the spot. But it also makes for a really good title, so here we are. Rhubarb, hello! Welcome! How you doing, buddy? Extremely early? Oh, well, I'm running quite late, so I guess we're meeting in the middle. Let's go. Also, I don't have my glasses on because I'm cleaning them, so text is a little difficult to read. Extremely early too. I'm doing so okay right now. Oh, okay, wonderful. No, I mean joining the stream very early. Yeah. Huh? But I started the stream late. Oh, you mean you were here waiting early? Oh, sorry. Sorry if I kept you waiting. Scuzzy! I am late. Sorry about that. Started late. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Hi, Scuzzy! Yes! Could not do this without the Scuzzler. The Scuzzinator. How you doing, Scuzzy? Chaos! Welcome! You're set to offline on, Discord, so I can't tell if you're playing League right now or not, Chaos. Oh, okay, they're lurking. They're probably playing League. Sajik, welcome! Scuzzy says, Scuzzy is alive. Well, I mean, Scuzzy's probably not posting while dead. But hi, Scuzzy. I'm glad you're still alive. Oh, Chaos is playing Rainworld. Awesome! I do love Rainworld. Wait, are you? Oh wait, okay, okay. For a second there, I thought this might be separated, but it's just a alpha map on the textures that's a little torn. Hannon says, I'm here and I have audio and video in Twitch for once. Oh, awesome! Cool, you can get the full Foxy experience. Congratulations. Rhubarb says, I'm so happy with how my creepy art turned out. I'm really impressed with how it turned out too. I see what you mean by the creepy fold. It's really quite incredible. Rhubarb says, I love Rainworld, I just don't have the energy to play it. I'm kinda in the same boat. Same thing with Hollow Knight or Silksong. It's a fantastic game and I love watching other people play it. I just don't know if I have it in me to do so myself. Okay, I feel like we need to make a cut here. Let's bring you over here. And this one into here.
Want to grab a drink? It's 10 in the morning. Late breakfast, early lunch. Are you okay? No.
Sco says art attacks? I think they mean art tags. Yeah, it's in the community art box. Oh yeah, yeah, I could absolutely show it on stream. Although do consider going over into the channel and giving it a heart. This handsome little fellow. Hanon says, I found out how to remove the blocking software. Ooh, Hacker Hanon. Hackerman Hanon. Ooh, you changed your name to that. Hackerman Hanon. Hanon the Hackerman? It's a nice ring to it. Rubo says, I've beat both Silksong and Hollow Knight. They fundamentally changed me. Scuzzy says, 4 more days until the funny number. I hope they let you post it. Hanon says, it's a loophole that the school thought we'd never find. 65 streams. Wow. What's the loophole? Scuzzy says, oh, cute. Yeah, he's a cute little guy, isn't he? Hanon says, oh wow, creepy. It's awesome. It is awesome. Guess who's streaking still? Is it you? Is it you? Are you the streaker? We got 2 streakers in chat. Let's go. Man, this is getting positively indecent. Hanon says, no, that not a hack command, just an extension that can remove other extensions by some miracle. Oh, cool. I mean, that's still hacking. Even if you're not like doing coding or anything, it's still hacking. Like even a script kiddie is a hacker when it comes down to it. Scuzzy says I won't be able to post it, but screenshot I will. Ooh, wait, screenshot what? Rubo says I think Scuzz referring to the eldritch creature in the background actually. Oh, I'm pretty. Yay! Congratulations. Hannah says the eldritch creature is cut. Cute. Scuzzy says, if you're free, I'll take you. I don't like paying anyways. Yay! 1 free rhubarb. I will take 1 rhubarb, thank you.
Myself doing this wishing that things were different and things were better. I started feeling this way,
And then we'll make another similar cut here, on this one. So we'll pull you over here, you and that, and then in a bit, then make a cut from... Oh, you're not behaving. Can we get a snap? Can we get a little snapping, please? Thank you. Oh, I had it for a sec. Come on. That. I think I got it. Let's go ahead and make a cut down to here. It did not like that. You know what? This is fine. I don't need a cut here. Actually, I really don't need a cut here. I can just move this around. That's fine. This is fine. Oh wait, no it's not. Hang on, we do need... Oh shoot. We do need to cut that. Scuzzy says, here's a life hack, sleep. Hanon says, can't. So she says, sleepy fox. Hanon says, don't want to. Oh, fair enough. Scuzzy says, can't and don't want to are 2 different things. He's got you there. Hanon says, I can't because I don't want to. No, that's not the same thing. Hold on. Hanon. Just because you don't want to do something doesn't mean you can't do it. Like, you're choosing not to do the thing. Can't implies that there's some physical barrier that you can't overcome. Your own willpower is not one of those things. your own lack of willpower doesn't count. Scuzzy says, but you said the lack of sleep, so your body wants to. Hannon says, I have too many things I want to do. My brain overrides my body. I guess, but there's things you can do to work on that. Hi, nobody! How's the adventure? Do we get a, nobody adventure update? Sishik says, hi, nobody! Scuzzy says, hi, nobody! I just realized I gotta open up the YouTube chat. I don't want to get in trouble again. Huh. Making some weird scratching noises in my audio. That seems to have fixed it. Alright, I think we're good. Hannon says, excuse me, Fox, but I have too much stuff I want to draw, although I do go to sleep eventually. Okay. Look after yourself, buddy. Hannon says, I wake up more tired than before if I do get a good night's rest. Scuzzy says, so you can sleep. You're just not gonna. Nobody says we drove around today and visited some towns. Oh, wonderful. How'd that go? Did you get anything to eat while you were driving around? Hannon says, I can't fall asleep unless I've read for 3 hours or unless I sit in bed for 6 hours. Good heavens, that's brutal. Alright, let's hide these fellas for a minute. And then we can use our knife tool, cut along here and down to here. There we go. Grab the 2 vertices we just made, pull them out, like so. Now we can Alt-H to unhide the other stuff. There we go. Much better. Or Hannon says, or unless I do stuff until I literally pass out. Chaos says, okay, now I can watch the stream. Hello, nobody. Oh, Chaos, how far have you gotten into Rainworld? I know you said you were doing the DLC, expansion, sequel, whatever it is, the new one. How far have you gotten into it? Nobody says, it went well, nothing much happened. Yeah, but what'd you eat? Did you get any food? Chaos says, I was playing with my nephew. Oh, cute! Right, wait. Were you playing with the multiplayer mode? Nobody says, we had a chill day today. Wonderful. Hannon says, what the fuck is the stream name, Fox? Don't worry about it. A viewer suggested it a couple of streams ago. This is a viewer suggestion. Not my fault. Don't blame me, man. I'm just a messenger. Nobody says, I ate squid today! Ooh, wonderful. Chaos says he likes playing Rainworld co-op, local co-op mod. Oh, awesome! That actually does sound like a lot of fun. Hannon says, have you gone mad? That's not me. It was a viewer suggestion a couple of streams ago. I thought it was hilarious. Why are you being such a bully? It's a cool name. I thought it was cool. Okay, let's bring these wing holes in a little, so we can get the wings close to... Oh, hang on, we're gonna need that one too. So we can get the wings close to the back. And we'll pull these bits in as well, because they're kind of like shoulder blades. Oh, the spine isn't centered. Oh, the spine is very not centered. Wait, or maybe it's the body that's not centered. No, the body's centered. The spine's off kilter. Let's just get this in place. That's better. GY. Oh, hang on. Okay, hang on. So the plates are in the right place. It's just the spinal cord itself that's not in the right place. That's better. Okay, let's bring these holes in as well. But yeah, squid. Squid sounds nice. So it says, BRB, I'm gonna be right back. Good luck. Hannon says, no, it's not. I have lots of anger towards anything with those words in the same sentence. But why, though? They're just words. Nobody says, I just ate dinner, had potatoes, and filled avocado. Ooh. Man, I do love a good avocado. Have you ever tried avocado on pizza? It's better than you'd think. Don't knock it until you try it. Hannah Care says, how you doing, folks? I'm doing well enough. Hannon says, if you went through the shit I'm going through, you'd hate that sentence too. Yeah, I guess, but just be mindful not to take it out on other people. Like we're not the cause of what you're going through, buddy. Ah, here we go. This is a bit of a mistake. I choose to hit center. There we go. Nobody says very yummy. I haven't tried avocado on pizza. It's pretty good. The cheesiness and the saltiness and the tomatoes. It all comes together really well. Makes for an excellent package. Bring back the lumber. Nobody says, okay, I will try one day. Wonderful! Another convert. Okay, so with these little holes closer, we should have less of a gap for the wings. Nobody says I had Flammenkuchen with avocado. It was very good. Oh, hang on, Flammenkuchen. That's pizza. What kind of? It's some kind of pizza, right? It's not like a cake pizza. Nobody said, and it's usually is with fig too. Very yummy. Ooh, that does sound tasty. Alright, let's bring the wings back. And now... Oh, you're misbehaving. Nobody says, yeah, pizza with another sauce. Ah, what's the another sauce? Oh, with like oh yes, I remember with sour cream. Of course. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's better. You have to try someday. I think I have tried it once upon a time. I think my aunt made it when I was around their place for dinner. I think it had like potatoes and onions or something on it. It was quite nice. Very cheesy. Oh, we missed our eyes when we did that little transfer over. That's okay. Just stick them over like that. Let's move the arms down. They're constantly getting in the way. I don't know why I didn't think to move the arms down earlier. Let's get the rig up. I mean, I've got them all weighted, so might as well. Is this gonna work? Oh, hang on. Oh, that's why I wasn't doing it before. Because apparently this eye is weighted to the arm for some reason. And, these vertices are getting left behind. You know what? That's an easy fix. We'll just clear the parent on that. I'll snap that back. And I can just pretend those don't exist. Also, the fact that the ribbon gets messed up, we can pretend that's not a problem for now. Nobody says, oh, cool! Hanon says, I will try getting Discord running. Oh my god, it's unblocked. Fuck yeah. Well done! Congratulations, Hackerman Hanon. Alright, that works. Pretty happy with how these eyes turned out. Would like to get these vertices in line a bit better. It's gonna be tricky though. That's good enough. I've also got to do the back side of it. That's gonna be a pain. Chaos says, did Hanon become a hacker man? Yeah, they did. They've been hacking their iPad to get all the government. What is it called? The government spy tech off it. All the government spyware. Hanon's going off grid. Oh man, loving seeing nobody's little scrungle cruising around up there. It's so cute. Then I see Rhubub's going to sleep. Oh, Rhubub's powered down. Oh no. Rhubub looks so sad when he powers down. Rhubub, you okay, buddy? Quick, someone shine a torch on his solar panels. No, nobody says, I'm cute! You are cute. Such a cutie. So she says, "Hi, cute. Hi, cute. I'm Fox." Okay, and it will bring... I think we'll bring this hole here down as well. Oops. There we go. And that one... Oh, no. No. We need to bring the wing up. Yeah, bring the hole down doesn't make sense. Bringing the wing up does. So, GZ. We want to snap it this time, so we're not running into the same problems we did last time. Bring it up by 2 grid points. Grab the wing, top wing, bottom wing, and both the eyes we've got set up. Not the tail, eyes. There we go. GZ 1, 2. There we go. That looks much better. Oh, I forgot to get the time-lapse thingy up. Hannon says, wait, could one of y'all help me verify it by phone? Because, I don't have any phone number. No? Very no? Very, very no? That's not something anyone should say yes to, ever, on the internet? Sorry, Hannon, that's not something I can endorse anyone doing. You shouldn't be giving your phone number out to people on the internet. And I certainly hope you don't... yeah, if it's a friend you know, that's okay, but... Also, are you sure you have to verify? I never verified mine. It just means you're not allowed to enter NSFW thingies. Okay. So you're parented into there. Yeah, we gotta do these other eyes. So let's hide the body for a hot minute.
For what it's worth, I know you were young once too, and that you never meant to hurt me the way you did. I look at you and I wonder, what kind of future will bring your hand? The moment I was, Skeleton is wasted.
And get this all lined up. Nice. Shift D. And get this one lined up to there. Perfect. And yeah, we should just be able to parent these new eyes to the wing bones, or the eye bones in the wings, or the wings' eye bones. And because they're all parented to the same rig, they should snap in. Sorry, they should join to the rest of the wing really easily. We'll go ahead and rotate you around and move you into position along here. How's that? Happy lucky nobody! Welcome back, Scuzzy! Okay, so we need to improve these wing holes, these wing eye holes. And I think the best way to do that would just be to snap it to the ones we have on the other side. So let's just go here, snap you to there. That didn't fix it. That didn't fix it at all. Huh. What seems to be the problem? Oh. Nope, that's not it. Oh, maybe it's... Hannah says, hold on, gotta go for a minute. BRB, good luck! Happy lucky, nobody! So she says, just ate a conjoined cherry. Looked like a butt. Yay, butt cherry! Hang on. Oh, no. Okay. So yeah, these eye slots are shallower than these ones. So I gotta figure out how to fix this. And I think the best way to go with that would be to grab all of these and then just yank them down. Yeah, let's do that. Boop. And while we're here, might as well pull them across.
So, here we go.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed your butt cherry, Sajik.
Be different. If we could just give it another go round.
Maybe we can.
Okay, that's another IN, and I think that should be okay. Yeah, it's sticking out about the same amount as the other side. So yeah, I think that's good. Ooh, gonna have to, Oh, Sajik says, anyone watching the UCL final? What is UCL? United Cup League? United Crocheters League? Uncle? Is that short for Uncle? Oh, the Champions League. Champions of what? Chess champions? StarCraft champions? Ooh, is this the League of Legends championship? UEFA. You keep using acronyms that I don't understand. Oh, football. Oh, right, the DCHEMA. Of course. Why didn't you just say that? But no, I'm not much of a sports ball appreciator.
Depressed, obsessed, a mess. Every single aspect I drop a hint. Every time I get a feel swinging around, but it's nothing like a wagon wheel. What's the deal? Need a meal or some stress relief? In the field, I feel like nothing can stop me. At the crib, I feel the roof on top of me. Making sense, it's like everything and nothing. Running around like road runner. No element flow could stop me. Like a game of Yahtzee, it's either me or the ops like that matter to me. Matter of fact, what matters to me. Getting pussy, chasing money with someone beautiful, loving me. But I still want more. Open the door to close it, being seen. Wish I could slide it like a screen.
Bro, Burly, Minecraft isn't today? Oh, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Oh shoot, I may have the wrong day. Wouldn't be the first time I've messed that up. tomorrow... Nope, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1:30. Man, Crow, you scared me. But yes, Crow, welcome back! Are you looking forward to Minecrafting? Sancho says, gosh, what a bunch of good goobers. Hey, Sancho! Hey, it's my favorite little slime ball! How you doing? Where is he? There he is. Little Slimer. Cray says, I was ready to Minecraft, but I guess I got it wrong. Lol, I'll just do plushies today. Yeah, plushies today, Minecraft tomorrow. Though I really wish we were doing Cobblemon tomorrow. I'm really happy to get back into that. I'm almost tempted to do it more than once a week, but I think... Actually, what do you guys think? Do you think once a week's enough? Or would you like an extra week, extra day per week? Sancho says, taking a break from mowing grass. Oh, you've been busy today. Chaos says, Crew giving Fox a heart attack. I mean, when time zones are concerned, it doesn't take much. I'm, understandably quite paranoid. So Jeek says, hi, Lassitude! Yeah, I'm also ready to Minecraft, but unfortunately, today's not the day. Let's just go ahead and conjoin all these eyeballs, because otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna spend all day trying to get them fitted. Ups. There we go. And then Control J to make them all one object, and then parent them to the rig. Control P with empty groups. Why did you move? You have some transforms on you, don't you? Apply all transforms. Let's try that again. Control P. You moved again. Why are you doing that? Let's try setting the origin. Crow says, I'd love twice a week, but I got stuff to do, so I don't know. Once a week works for me personally. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm in a similar boat. That's actually exactly how I'm thinking. I'd really love to do twice a week, but same. Too much to do. Chaos says, I mean, there is nothing stopping you from doing Cobblemon and Burlycraft the next day. Only the fact that I'd probably be completely burnt out. Because that's like 8 hours. That's a lot. I'd die. And I may be being a little hyperbolic, but I think you know what I mean. Because I'd be streaming it. And that's like, 16 hours. 16 hours of streaming in 2 days. That'd kill me. I would actually literally die. Mizuki says, please try not to die. You know the boss of me. Also, hi Mizuki! Welcome back! Yeah, says, and just rest a couple of days after. Well, you want me to pull myself up by my bootstraps next? Connect myself to a turbine, pull myself up by my bootstraps, and then solve infinite energy? Become the perpetual motion machine they said I couldn't be? Anyway, hello Mizuki! How's the studying going? It's studying hard? Okay, objects, set origin to 3D cursor. Maybe this will fix it. Control P, empty groups. No! Still tries to shift. Why? Is it you? Objects. Objects. Apply. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that did it. Let's go. Finally. Mizuki says, I took a break today and played Warframe for a bit. Oh, wonderful. Actually, I was wanting to ask you during your stream, but then I got distracted and forgot about it. What is it that you like about Warframe? Like, I know it's a great game, but I'm just curious about, like, what your particular draw, like, your specific draw is. Like, I know all about Warframe. I know it's a great game, but I'm just curious as to what specifically for you personally draws you in and keeps you hooked. Chaos says, should probably be studying too. Oh, what do you got to study, Chaos? More maths? Maths. Alright, let's get to weighting these little eyeballs. These little eye goobers. We'll start by bringing the names for all these bones up so we can see. Oh, actually, let's name these bones. Oh, wait, here. So, yeah, we're just adding eye front and eye back to all of these, like replacing, yeah, the little numbers with eye front and eye back. Actually, hang on, let's go to this one first, and then we'll just copy this. And then we just paste it at the end of all the other ones. Yeah, yeah. Chaos says, operating system exam on Tuesday. Wait, hang on, is that just using the operating system, like basic Microsoft stuff, or is this actually like operating, like coding? Mostly about scripting and bash. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Shoot, I was doing that in high school. Why are they only just teaching you that in university? I was doing that in high school for funsies. Mizuki says, there are different aspects to it. I enjoy build, craft, and testing. Oh, building, crafting, and testing. Oh, so, yeah. When I used to play FF14, I used to joke that I, whenever someone would ask me what I main, I'd say crafter. I main crafting. Man. FF14 has the best crafting building, especially, like, the early stuff. They kind of, like, fell off cliff a little later on. Mizuki says, I like the story, or at least most of it. I like the designs of the characters, and I like just having a game that lets me turn my brain off. Also, doomed old man yaoi. I mean, you know, whatever you're into, I'm not here to judge. Scuzzy says, hi Mizuki-chan! King says, hello you, I'm back. Hey, it's everyone's favorite slime. Welcome back, King. Ah! I pressed Control V instead of Control C. I don't know why that got more of a jump scare out of me than any of the horror games I've played, but... Scuzzy says, not my favorite slime. Oh, hang on, wait, are we picking favorites now? Wait, does Sancho count as a slime? I feel like Sancho is their own category. King says, hi True, hi Mizuki, hi Scuzzy, hi Fox, hi King. But I haven't heard much about the crafting in Warframe. This is news to me. Control V, and then this one is back. Back dot oh. Oh, Mizuki says build crafting. Oh, okay, so that's like yeah, like putting together the build, not actually like a crafting mechanic in game. Ah, I see. That does sound like fun. The crafting system is how you get most equipment, though. Yeah, it's kind of like a min-maxing kind of vibe. Like you're trying to get the most out of your build, sort of thing. With the parts you have available. I'd love to get into Warframe someday. When I have time to pick up another MMO, it's definitely gonna be Warframe. Like I've tried many others. I've tried EVE Online, FF14. I even gave WoW a go for like a week. Dropped that pretty quick. That was a bad time. Uh, what other MMOs have I tried? I haven't really tried any other MMOs for a long, like, you know, any period of time worth mentioning. Mizuki says, I'm not really going for efficiency, just whatever ends up being more fun. Oh, yeah, okay, that's ideal. I appreciate that game's play style. It's no fun, just, yeah. I mean, I don't find it fun playing to min-max. Anywho, let's get these, hang on. Let's see which one of these are already done. So, if I've done this correctly, this one should still be, yeah, this one's still parented. Oh, whoa, that's not good. Why are y'all... Okay, that's interesting. Was not expecting that outcome. Also not expecting that outcome. Interesting. We got some interesting bugs going on here. Okay. Interesting. So, this one here, the humorous eye back, we need to fix. Wait, are you doing anything else? No, it's just that little bit there that's messing up. Okay, humorous eye back. We gotta select this, grab all his faces, and then go to here, to the data. Humorous eye back, and remove. And that should fix that problem. Excellent. Alright, cool. We're golden. Mizuki says, but I don't think I should... Oh, hang on. Wait. I've got no idea what you're talking about there, King. King says, I just love talking to myself. Also, what are we talking about? We're talking about Warframe. Mizuki says, I'm thinking about trying FF14, but I don't think I should do that right now, Lamau. Yeah, it's a bit of a drain. MMOs in general are a bit of a drain. I definitely wouldn't recommend having more than one MMO at a time. That sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, so y'all are for some reason rigged up to humorous eye front R, so let's get that fixed up. Humorous eye front R, remove. Alright, cool. Now the only thing that's bound to these bones is this one. Anyway, the idea is that we're going to parent all of these bones here, or constrain all these bones here to the eyes here. So when she looks, so for example, if she looks left, all the eyes will, oh, hang on. Individual origins. All the eyes will kind of look as well. Rotate Z? Yeah, so if she looks to the left, all the eyes will look left and right. So yeah. It'll be a little bit off, because obviously they'll all be in different positions, but should still give a good effect of the eyes kind of looking around randomly. Chaos says, why did it censor Lamau for me? Oh, it does weird things sometimes. I don't know what the censorship is on about. But again, try seeing if you can get into the censorship settings on your phone. Because I got a feeling that the censorship settings for mobile and web are somehow stored differently. King says, not gonna lie, I ain't gonna stay for long. A PRP, watch some aeronomics, or however it's said, bye, and then a whole lot of stuff. Alright, well, enjoy your aeronomics, King. Sounds like a good time. Alright, humorous eye front. Okay, so you are assigned to that one. Next. This one is the tertiary outer eye front. Tertiary outer eye front. Assign. This one will do. Oh, Scuzzy says, back, but I realized I want snacks. I'm gonna cook some bread snacks with garlic and cheese. Ooh, that does sound nice. You know, it also sounds very cheap. Just because food's cheap doesn't mean it can't be good. I learned that pretty quickly. You can be broke and still eat well. Being broke is no excuse for having a poor diet. Actually, it kind of is. I shouldn't be so harsh on people who who struggle with that sort of thing. But there are other alternatives. You can still make good food even if you are on a budget. It just takes a bit of thinking and a bit of extra knowledge. Mizuki says it actually is. Yeah, you're right. It kind of is. I realized that after I said it. It's because it says it's really fucking good. It is. But yeah, I'm learning to obviously on the streamer's paycheck and the artist's paycheck isn't a lot. Commissions don't pay as well as you might think. But I'm learning that making... Ooh, as someone who is broke, I just gotta disagree with you. Well, yeah, as someone who is also broke. Constantly. Secondaries, I back R. Secondaries, I back R. I'm finding, like, you know... I'm doing pretty well at just making pizzas. Pizza bases is pretty easy. It's just literally just flour, water, and salt. And a bit of dried yeast. I get a little bit fancy. Scotty says, oh, I've been meaning to ask. Oh, what's up? Okay, let's give this a test. Yep, they all work. Let's grab you lot. Rotate Z. Looking left, looking right. Oh, I see what we've done here. Alright. I know what's going wrong here. I'm gonna grab all of these fellows. Oops. These fellows. And move them forwards. Gotta line them up to there. That won't fix our problem. This is the wrong... Huh? Wait, you're not in the right place either? Hang on. Oh no, you are in the right place. Yeah. I was right the first time. So pull you down to... that. Scuzzy says, what do you even work as? I'm do, commissions. Art commission stuff. Though mostly working, living, like, that's mostly just subsidizing my existence. A lot of it's just living off savings that I made from web dev stuff. From my work as a web developer. Just hoping that, yeah, my savings will last long enough for me to get this whole, modeling, doing VTuber modeling thing off the ground. And the Twitch monies is definitely helping with that too. Extend my ability to keep doing this until I can, yeah, start getting some contracts. Mizuki says there are a bunch of things you can cook without needing to spend a whole lot, but you're still somewhat limited. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. There we go. Now they're rotating much better. So those are rotating fine, left to right. I think I want to get in here. And, oh, welcome back, nobody! And, make all the back parts of these red. It's because it says, wait, so you live off streams and commissions? How? I work constantly. Oh, no, no, no. Like I said, I've got some savings that I'm also eating into. It's just, helping me, not eat through my savings nearly as quickly. But yeah, I also work constantly. And I'm still, yeah. Yeah, it's brutal. The things these days are savage. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, that's better. It'll look even better once we've got like a, yeah. It says gonna cook now, look. Good luck! I wonder what'll happen. Hang on, I want to try something. If we grab this edge here, and then set that to be the same as this secondary's eye back, what'll happen then? Secondary eyes back. Oh, interesting. Not quite what I was expecting, but still. Huh. Alright, what happens if we do the same thing for the outside as well? Oh yeah, and happy cooking, Scuzzy. Good luck. It clips a bit, but that's pretty cool. Don't like it though. It was a cool idea, but I think we're better off just leaving the outside part of the eye unparented, and yeah, have the inside part parented in like this. Could even merge the inside part to the base of the eye? Whatever. Probably better off not having the inside parented either. Okay, there's the eyes in. Let's go! Chili, welcome! Hey! Chili, how you doing, buddy? Are you coming along to the, Burleycraft thing tomorrow? Did you see that message? What message? Message? No? I don't think so. There was a message? Message where? Oh, Chili says, dude, I've been like shadow banned off Twitch. Wait, I saw Woot. I said, did you see that message? That's it. That's, like, I'm scrolling. Okay, that's as far up as I can scroll, but... Nobody says, tomorrow will be my last day of vacation, and Monday I'll fly back home. Ooh, good luck! Wait, so you posted messages before Woot? Oh, hang on. Oh, just been testing random channels. I see. Huh. That's weird. Wait, so other channels haven't been... You haven't been able to post in other channels? That is very worrying. So, how many channels have you been shadow banned off? Chili Chomp says, I don't have any mark on my account, but there's a suggestion in the Twitch FAQ that they temp suspend for automation? And I think it's because of my VPN. Oh! Oh no! Temp suspend for automation. So you think maybe they've like flagged you as a potential bot because you're using a VPN or something? I mean, that would make sense. I mean, it's pretty icky, but I guess it makes sense. Like, as theory. Very scary if they are doing that. Hope they're not. But that would explain what's going on. Kelly Chomp says, I haven't been able to try on the channels I'm mod, but I'm wondering if I'm VIP here that overrides it. No. So, we've got someone else here, Magic Fubar, who is able to... So, Chompy, in these other ones that you're shadow banned in, try using the highlight my message, channel redeem? Because Fubar's been able to use that to get around his blocking in his country. So give that a go. It might help. Maybe it won't, but yeah, Fubar's been able to use that to subvert the thing. Yep, an arrow. Wait, what's the arrow? Wait, the arrow. Is it an arrow with using the highlight message thing? Burley says boo. Hi Burley. So she says hi Burley. Chaos says hi Burley. Let's find some music that's a bit more chill. Here we go. This sounds fun. Barley says, Chili Shadow Band? Yeah, it seems like. Chili says, but I can redeem anything that doesn't need text input. Oh, it's throwing an error when you try to use the highlight. Interesting. But I can redeem anything that doesn't need a text input. What about the dice? Can you redeem the dice here? Sancho says, I should get back to work, but I feel lazy. Oh, it's just one of those days. Belly says, what did you do? Chili Chomp says, I mean, everything seems normal here. Okay. So the highlight message one throws an error. That redeem doesn't. Also, he rolled really high. Seems like the dice are taking pity on you. Can I use the highlight thing? Highlight. Okay. So, for some reason, Chili Chomps highlights are throwing an error. They're using a VPN. The dice roll input doesn't throw an error, and they're unable to type in certain other chats. Interesting. Thanks, Chaos. Alright, so I think that's the wings good enough for now. We'll do some more work on them later. Whoa! 18s! Nice! Well, I'm feeling very hugged right now. Thank you, Chaos. Oh, I hope that wasn't too loud. I just accidentally bumped the mic with my my tea mug. Okay, doke. Let's get back onto this face. Now, honestly, I'm kind of struggling with getting this looking right. Because I want to have it being... Oh, Dozy, hello! I can't believe you remembered that cursed message. Oh, that was you, Dozy, and even made it your title. Of course I did. I said I would. I said I'd do it. What, you think I'm a liar? Hi, Dozy, welcome back. Didn't I say I'd make it the next biblically accurate stream title? Hmm? You calling me a liar, Dozy? Chili says, I just came from someone I only follow with chat on the screen, and nothing came up. More testing needed, or I'll wait it out. Well, if you want, no, hang on, Chili, if you want to do some more testing, I can quickly un-VIP you, and then we can know for sure, and I'll re-VIP you. So I'll remove the VIP thing. I'll count to 10. You try and post something, and then I'll re-VIP you, and we'll see if it works. Sound like a plan? Just let me know if you're up for it. Barely says either that or you're some blacklist. That could also be a thing. Okay. There's a bit of a lag in the stream, so I don't know. Just give it a minute. But I'll let's see. Where's the role settings? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. There it is, Roles Manager. Let's see. Chili Chomps. Okay. VIP. Okay. It's been removed. Give it a refresh and give it a go. Let's see. I'll catch up on chat. Oh, Osrian, hello! I was distracted for an hour because I was making a video about the history of a nation in the demo of Age of Conflict. Oh, what's Age of Conflict? Dozy says, much respect. See? King was very upset. King was very, very upset by the title. Okay, I'm gonna re-add Chili Chomps to VIP. So, Chili, you are now re-VIP'd. Let's see if anything happened. Chili Chomp says, get out. What? Oh, Scuzzy says, I'm gonna go for now. Oh, for longer now. I don't have garlic. I'm gonna go to the store and get some. Sleep. Alright, good luck, Scuzzy! Dozy says, good luck in your hunt for garlic. Chili Chomp says, get out! Okay, get out? Oh, okay. I don't see the testing. So, it seems like it is the VIP that's doing it. I mean, it is VIP that's letting you type here. So if you wrote testing, we didn't see that while you're on VIP. But then I guess I re-VIP'd you, and then the get out got through. It's weird. But it's a new piece of data, I guess. Data's good. We like data. Very weird data. Good heavens, what the hell's going on at Twitch HQ? Well, I guess you'll just have to, I don't know, DM all the, people that you're, fans of. Or send, can you send whispers? Chili, try shooting me a whisper. See if it'll let you, let that happen. I'll let you know if I see it pop up. I'll keep an eye on it out of the corner of my eye. Austrian says... Oh! Nobody says, huh? Chili, we're bug testing or testing? Well, yeah, we're telling Chili Chomper's system. They seem to be shadow banned for some reason. We think it might be their VPN, but for some reason, VIPing someone on Twitch gets around it. So, it's all fucking weird. Orsian says Age of Conflict is a simulator that is about nations battling it out. You can also play the nations. But I used the free demo because I'm broke. Understandable. Chaos says, Fox, can you see it in mod view? Oh, good idea. Let's take a peek. I missed that from Burley. Hang on, let me bring up the mod view. I'll get onto that in just a sec. I'll get onto that in just a sec. Shut up, me. Okay, mod view. Okay, I'll peek behind the curtain. Burley's comment. So scroll up. Yeah, okay, no, we can't see the test that they say they sent. So it's not coming up in mod view, and it's not caught in the auto mod queue. So whatever it is, it's in Twitch's back end. But yes, I don't think I have any auto ban lists. I've got all my censorship stuff set down like to the bare minimum, so only like the worst of the worst gets through. So unless they consider you the worst it's not got nothing to do with my settings. Yeah, I've got all mine set like you know the very bottom that'll allow it. So yeah. Nobody says I see all the text from Chili. No. Well, okay. So can you see nobody? Can you see the one that says test? Wait, that's just test, not the one where he said I said sent test testing, but you know where he sent the test testing. If that makes any sense. Chili Chomp says, but you can see on a channel if they banned you, right? I don't think so. I mean, I have ban. Wait. Let's bring that. Hang on. If it's gonna be anywhere, it's gonna be here. Like I've never actually looked for a ban list, so let's see if we can find this mythical ban list. Let's see. Batch reporting, predictions, unban requests. Nope, nothing in that. Suspicious. Oh, suspicious user activity. Nope, we got nothing in here. Whispers, activity feed, active mods. Is there any extra widgets we can add? Nope. No, there's nothing to do with ban lists here, and I think that if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in here. No, but I'm on at least one myself. Oh, okay. I don't know how to find the ban list. Hanan says, I'm going to finish another proto. I was for a friend. Oh, okay, wonderful. We'll check it out in a bit. I see all text Chili. I share my ban info with a few other channels. If it doesn't auto-ban anyone that's banned from another channel, it simply puts a warning flag next to the person's name. Oh, well, we're not seeing any warning flags. Nobody says no. Yeah. So, nobody. Chili Chompers is having an issue where they're posting on other people's channels, and they're not seeing it. Like, in other people's chats, and they're not seeing it. So we un-VIP'd Chili Chomps for a minute to see if that was what's going on, and apparently it sent testing, and none of us saw it. And then when I re-VIP'd them, they were able to type in this chat again. So for some reason, any chats on Twitch that they're not VIP'd in, they don't seem to be able to type in, which is odd. Presumably, that'd also apply if you're moderated. like you were saying before, you were worried that you might not be able to moderate the channels that you're moderating. So I'd assume it'd also work for if it works for VIP, it's almost only going to work for moderating. We can test that if you like. Hanon says, wait, what? I mean, it's gone back, so I'm confused too. Oh, well, hopefully that cleared it all up, Hanon. Chili Chump says, my account shows all clear, and there's nothing on individual channels saying I'm banned by anyone individually. Well, you certainly aren't banned here. And I'm not any. I don't think I'm on any ban lists. Like any banned sharing lists. Raptor says it's more of a suggestion. I think the individual channel dictates how it affects those people. They can't type in my chat either unless they're VIP'd. For me to ensure my messages and more so chat. T, welcome. Burley says, give me a notification about it. Dozy says, I can't see if someone is banned on a channel if that channel isn't sharing their mod info with me, so bans are generally private. Oh! Okay. So if you're sharing bans with a channel, and that channel bans someone, you can't see that that person is banned on your channel. Is that what you're saying, Dozy? This is all very confusing. Hanon says, oh, thank God. Chili Chump says, yeah, I have no email or notification. But this was helpful. Thank you. Don't want to distract you further. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm happy to help out. Alright, this is going to be a ticket now. Good idea. Yes. Good luck. Dozy says, good luck working with Twitch support, Chili. I hope you get a living creature and they're reasonable. Actually, I've heard plenty of horror stories. People trying to get in touch with Twitch and YouTube help and finding that the only way to do it is actually through Twitter. Like making a post on Twitter and adding the Twitch help there and getting a whole heap of attention at it. Hopefully you do better. Hopefully that's hyperbole, but good luck, Shelly. I hope you get it sorted out, buddy. So yeah, I'm just playing around with different styles of these lips. Or shading these lips. Shading? Texturing these lips. Applying materials to these lips. Because we've got to take into account the subsurf as well as the, yeah, that doesn't look good at all. What if we make a cut across here? Cut across here. So triangulate both of these. Just for now. Just see how it looks. And assign... Okay, that looks better. But not quite what we're looking for. What if... Scale these two up. Let's just set the subdiv to be whilst we're editing. Oh, okay, I like that. It'll look even better once it's extruded in and we've got that actual, like, plates thing going on. Nobody says, huh, weird. It is weird. It is very weird. This whole shenanigans being, very odd. Chili Chump says, thank you. Hanon says, the CC on Twitch is so horribly wrong. The CC? Oh, the creative captions. It puts my name when you say it as Hannah. Oh. Hang on. Let me see if it's just the way I'm pronouncing. Hanon. 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 Okay. Oh, okay. So it's only when I slur the last bit that it prints it as Hanon. Sorry, that it prints it as Hannah. Hand on. That it prints it as Hannah. Princess. Hi, Princess Hannah. Okay. So yeah, it seems like if I say Hanon, and I actually stress the on, it gets it right. Dozy says, I don't know anything about a person's history unless I receive notes about them from a channel I share band mod info with. I gotta yap to you about that later, how to share band mod info, because I got no idea what any of that's about. Actually, hang on, wait, there's a whole moderation section in here. Let's take a peek at this. Let's take a peek behind the curtain together. Follow mode, subscribe mode, normal chat, block hyperlinks. Anyway, this is what I mean by the channel settings. Like we are way low. So if you're getting like, if anything's getting censored on your end, it's because of your client settings. It's got nothing to do with what I'm doing. Channel protection. I don't see anything in here about sharing. Mod manager? No, that's not it. Anyway, royalty. Bash that. Oh, hey, Resi! Also known as Chompy Chompington. Turtle says, "Hello, folks! What a superb stream title." Yeah, you can thank Dozy for that one. And it is pretty baller. I was very hyped to put that in. So yes, let's all thank Dozy for the incredible title. Even though Hanon disapproves. Wait, was it Hanon that was disapproving earlier? Hanon grabs Jinro. No. Dozy says shared ban info is at the bottom of the page. Oh, okay. Let me keep scrolling then. Whee. I'm not seeing it. It stops at view advanced settings? Maybe it's in that? Powerful chatter. Oh, there it is. It is. It was hidden. Shared ban info. Ah, when a restricted messages from users banned in these channels will not be sent in chat. You can manage these users in suspicious user. Okay, but hang on. You aren't appearing as a suspicious user in our. I think I've still got the window open here. I do not. But if I go to mod view, it doesn't say that you're a suspicious user here. So if we go over to here, when it's loaded up, community VIPs, Chili Chomps, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about you being suspicious. Like, it seems like you're A-okay. As far as my channel's concerned, you're not suspicious at all. You're not very sussy bucker. Turtle says, I'd recommend not sharing ban lists through Twitch. I mean, I don't have a ban list. I don't think I've banned anyone yet. Wait, have I? Oh, wait, no. Turtle. I've banned a lot of people. No, me and Chaos, we've banned buttloads of people. Well, quote-unquote people. They're bots. Actually, for a little bit, it was like every day we'd have someone jumping in the channel offering, like, what was it? Selling viewers. Like, it was always Stream Boo. Don't buy viewers, by the way. It doesn't work. It's a scam. All it does is feed malignant narcissism. So if that's what you're using it for, go off, sis, I guess. Total says Dozy MVP. Absolutely. Dozy says, any day I tilt someone is a fulfilling day. I hate how much I resonate with that. Hanon says confused, huh? Dozy says, you're too kind, and I'm sure some here would agree. Absolutely. Chili Chomp says, don't be suspicious. What if I want to be suspicious? Dozy says, yep, Chili's got a clean card in that view. But yeah, I've got loads of people. I've banned a butt ton of people, but they're all bots. So I feel like sharing that list has got to be good, right? Cause then like Twitch knows who the bots are, right? Isn't that good, Turtle? I feel like that's good. Chili says, Oh, sorry. Turtle says, Chili, hey, you've been having trouble with messages not showing up in chat. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Okay, Turtle. To fill you in, they've been typing stuff in other people's chats, and they've not been showing up. They've been typing in our chat, but they have been showing up. So we thought maybe it was because they had VIP. So we tried turning the VIP off on my channel. They typed something, it didn't show up. We re-VIP'd them, and they're able to type again. That's as far as we've gotten so far. Turtle says... Oh, sorry. Hannon says, almost 750 foxtails! Oh, wow! What you gonna do with all those tails? Belly says, see, Fox, the problem isn't the bots. It's the people who make those lists. Oh. Oh, these are like curated lists. This isn't just like a list of all the people you've banned. This is a list of people you've banned. This is a list made up of people that you've banned. Well, a list from the people you've banned. So, okay, it's not a list of the people you've banned. It's a list from the people you've banned. Billy says, plenty of people who add people to those lists for the wrong reasons. Yeah. I'm very familiar with that anomaly. That's very icky behavior. It very quickly turns into cyberbullying. That's a whole nother topic. Turtle says, I had that issue for a few weeks back, where I couldn't chat anywhere. I wasn't banned anywhere, I was suspicious. But supposedly Twitch thought I was, and when I complained to Twitch were like, shrug, and then it was working in 24 hours. Yeah, well, Chili thinks... Oh, yeah, I think they're mentioning it here. Chili Chump says, Twitch doesn't send chats under random circumstances after I've been on Twitch for a while, so it only works if I change the VIP location. Oh! Maybe your VIP's bouncing you through a country that it's suspicious about. Like, maybe it's, like, bouncing you through Russia or, I don't know, does North Korea have VPN hubs? I feel like they probably would. I feel like if any country's gonna... Anyway, Turtle says, sounds like the same issue I had. It is Twitch being a twat. Probably some AI bullshit. Yeah, it could be. It could very much be that. Or, like I said, it could be that your VPN's bouncing through a country that Twitch feels like it shouldn't be allowing. Or maybe it's the age verification stuff. Maybe it's the age verification stuff. Because a lot of countries nowadays are bringing in age verification. Maybe your VPN's bouncing it through a country that requires age verification. It's going to Twitch. Twitch is saying, oh, shoot, this account isn't age verified, and it's bouncing through a country, or it's sending data from a country that requires age verification. We don't know what to do. Let's just not post the chats. Because your account isn't going to say you need to age verify. But maybe the data going into the chats is expecting it. But then that doesn't explain the VIP thing. It's all very silly. Total says, being VIP bypasses any bans or suspicious tags. Oh, okay, maybe, Maybe it's like a sub-suspicious tag. I think we're onto something with this age verification thing. I'm betting it's got something to do with that. Mostly because I'm very, very pissed off with my government for implementing it without asking me. Barely says, but I've not looked into them that much. I know you can share bans. Yeah, I should probably look into it too, not because I want to use it, because I feel like it's something I should probably know about. Dozy says, the vibe coding was wrong again. Huh? Oh, the vibe coding. Yeah. I've heard a lot of stuff about vibe coding. The megacorps using vibe coding and it going horribly wrong. I can imagine Twitch's. That's probably why Twitch is currently a dumpster fire. They're all being forced to use Grox for their coding. Turtle says, I would not be surprised. Lol, VIP overrides it, but being subscribed... Oh, being subbed does not. I discovered... Oh, that's... I mean, I guess that makes sense, though. Because anyone can sub to a channel, but not but the channel owner has to approve VIPs. So that kind of makes sense. Redeem... Oh, Hanon's... Please don't steal Turtle. They're an endangered species. Turtle says, wow! Chili Chomp says, yes, exactly. We're not at 24 hours quite yet, so we'll see. FAQ suggests it's a suspension for automation. I have no idea what that means. That just sounds like... It sounds like corpo speak. That means literally nothing. The more a single ISP sends packets, the more recapture you have to do. Sometimes websites just say that you can't use their site because it's too many requests. Petfinder did that when we were looking for a new pup. Huh. Okay. Holy shit, not 20. Okay, Hanon. Remember our conversation about roles not subverting players' agency. But that was some good luck though. Turtle still has to approve it. Oh, there we go. Turtle says, as long as you feed me and pet me, it's fine. Okay, yes, Turtle approves. Congratulations, Hanon. You are now the proud owner of one turtle. Treat them well. Abyss Dweller. Oh, Abyss, welcome back. Hanon says pats. Cute. Chaos says, hello, Abyss. So says, hi, Abyss. Hanon says, hi, Abyss. Hanon says, wait, Turtle. What can you eat? That's a good question. What does Turtle eat? I feel like fish. Maybe like small fish. How do you feel about anchovies, Turtle? And sardines? Okay, so let's set these to red. And this to Kintsugi. And we'll do some work on this later. But this is just kind of like figuring how we want things to generally look. Oh, Toto says, I like anchovies. Wonderful. Toto says, pretty much anything. I had kebab this evening. Ooh. Toto says, thanks for the confirmation, Toto. This is all very odd, Jelly Chomps. I'm glad we were able to figure some things out, though. Chaos says, I want to eat kebab now, too. Jelly Chomp says, but yes, my intention is to see y'all tomorrow, at least for a bit. Oh, for the Burleycraft? Hanon says, roll for chance that a random streak I just spawned is... Oh, steak I just spawned is undercooked. Huh? You can spawn steak? Hanon says, oh, yay! I feed it to the turtle. Oh, you're feeding turtle the steak. I see. Chili Chomp says, yes, I appreciate everyone. Thank you for your time. You're welcome, buddy. Anytime. Turtle Pixel says, Burleycraft. Ah, yes. Chili Chomp says, canon, now. Get into the cannon. Do it now. Okay, what if we meatify that, and we set these to Kintsugi. Set these to Kintsugi. Okay. Let's, hang on. We're gonna need to turn off the subdiv for a minute. I want to make a cut across here, and these are all just temporary, just so I can see how this looks. When this is all said and done, I'll probably do all this with, textures. So this is just helping me to, get an idea of how it might look. Okay. I quite like this. This looks good. We'll extrude all this stuff out, make these into plates. So this whole jaw piece here, and this upper face plate, these will all be plates. Yeah, this is good. Nobody says, I tried! Wait, hang on, what? Dozy says heart. Love you too, Dozy. Nobody says, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night. Oh, rest well, nobody. Hanon says, good night, nobody. Sleep well. Chaos says, rest well, nobody. Nobody says, I tried. Love you guys. Love you too, nobody. And, safe travels. I think you've still got tomorrow in Greece, and then you're traveling. I think you said you're traveling back on Monday, but yes, in case we don't see you before then, safe travels and enjoy the rest of your time in Greece. Burley says, gotta go get groceries. Okay, happy hunting, Burley. Chaos says, good luck, Burley. Okay, so let's extrude out these plates. Or extrude in this meat, I guess. Let's see. So, gonna need to hide the hair for a minute. And I know this upsets some people. I don't know why people freak out over hair. Alopecia is a thing, people. Alopecia is beautiful. But that's completely off subject. I'm gonna delete this face. And we're gonna take these and extrude them in. Okay, I'm gonna fix up the edge in the mouth later. Just gonna go E to extrude, and we're gonna pull all this in like that. Pull it back a little like that. That'll do. This inside of the mouth is gonna take a lot of fixing up. Total says extruding in meat sounds painful. That's kind of what we're going for. Like the person I'm doing this for was very explicit. They wanted it to look like it was wounded. Like there was they had, I don't know how much I can say, but they did want it to feel like they'd been through some stuff. You know? Like it's been messed up a bit. It's had a rough go of things, but not that it looks like it's in pain. So they want the body horror aspect without the gore, if that makes any sense. So that's something I've been working very hard to try and, you know, visually express. It's a bit tricky, but I think we got it. Looking pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into here, and here, and here, and here. She'll grab all these as well. And set the edge crease of these. Again, we'll have to go in and do the mouth stuff later. That'll do for now. Let's just go into the mouth. Okay, cool. So it doesn't look like we've gotten any extra bits on the inside. Go N. Oh, hey, let's turn on the subsurface edit mode. Increase to max. There we go. That looks good. Let's go ahead and go to here. No, there. Seems to have worked. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's grabbed anything we didn't want it to. Let's assign this. Hannon says, not gonna say what I want to say. Thanks, I guess. It says, happy hunting! Happy lurking chaos! Chili Tom says, wait, so is it meant to be like skinless areas? Yeah, so it's meant to be like a meat creature inside of a, porcelain shell. Kind of like a hermit crab. Hence all the extra eyeballs kind of like sticking out in places. The meat stuff's gonna get better textures. This is just like a temporary thing that I threw together real quick. But yeah, it's gonna be improved. It's just a temporary procedural texture. Barely contained then. Yeah, exactly. Barely contained. So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like a creature. Let's get rid of the this rig. That's getting annoying. Yeah, it's just supposed to be a creature inside this that's piloting this suit, I guess? I don't know, it's complicated. There was a lot of iterating involved. Like, a lot of iterating. Oh, there's the old hair. Originally she was going to have flat hair, but now she's got this lovely little ponytail. Chili Chomp says, I always thought it looked like flesh. Didn't know that it was on purpose. Yep, absolutely on purpose. I'm glad it came across with my shonky, procedurally generated slop. It was a very rushed job getting this procedural generation stuff. But I'm so glad I did, because it means we haven't been working with like a completely grey model this whole time. We've had something a lot better to look at as we've been going. Okay, let's fix up the these lips. This is gonna be a bit of a mess, I think. We'll turn off the subdivide, because that's just gonna get in the way. Alright. So, we'll grab you, pull you back to here. Okay. Okay. Grab you and pull you over here. Back. Interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna go in here and delete all of these, because that's gonna give me a headache. Then we're gonna take the top edge of this, pull it up so we can see the inside of the mouth a bit better. Alright. I think we got everything we need. We got a weird triangle here. Is that a triangle? Oh no, okay, so interesting. So we've got to connect this to that. Alright. What's going on in here though? Okay. Let down. Pull this up. Chili Chomp says, you got a Voronoi in there? Man, I got... You want to see what I got in here? let me show you what I got in here. That's just the gold. I've got... Man, I got... projection mapping, I've got Voronoids, I got map ranges, I've got mixed nodes, I've even got... Like, if we go into the Konsugi, I've even got... clamps that I'm not actually using. Yeah, we got text coordinates, random offset noise, 3D noise textures, ambient occlusions. We even got bump maps. We've even got like passing into a bump map and then converting part of it into a bump map, then into a normal, and then plugging that into the normal map to get some extra noise in there. It's a mess. Hanon says, oh, what? Hanon says, I googled the word, so that makes sense. Oh, okay. So, Voronoi is this. It's essentially, it's a node in Blender material generation. That's kind of like, do you know what Perlin noise is? Have you ever, like, done the clouds thing, the clouds filter in Photoshop? It's kind of like that. It's a kind of noise generation algorithm. Similar to Perlin, which is what the clouds noise map in Photoshop uses. And, looks like I could understand it if we broke it down another time, maybe. Then one of... Chili, if you understood what we're looking at here, that would be one of us. There would be one person in this conversation who understands what this is. Like, I know I made this. I remember making this. I remember putting all this together. I don't remember how any of it works. It's just... I just threw nodes at the problem until it worked. I have no idea what any of this does. Abyss says, meat creature in porcelain makes me think of a hamburger inside of a menagerie. Kinda, yeah. Hanon says, Fox, you laugh like a bird can chirp. Wait, oh, Fox cares... sorry. Hanon says, Fox, can you laugh like a bird can chirp? Because I can. I don't know. Like, I mean, have you ever seen a fox laugh? Foxes chirp when they laugh. Yeah. I think I could. I'm not going to try that out. Ozian says, I was still editing the video, and I heard the name of this thing was like, that a type of dog? Wait. Oh, and it was like, that's a type of dog. Can I pet that dog? Sees a Voronoi texture map. Can I pet that dog? Hanon says, "Hiya, Ozian." Toto says, "Spaghetti." It is, yeah, it's a mess. It's literally throwing spaghetti at the wall, and occasionally it works. But you know what? It works. So who's complaining? Okay, so we want... I think we want this here. So this, this edge gilding on the inside here to eventually link up with this part of the lips here. So if we delete these two faces, make an extrusion out of this. So I'm just going to lock in for just a minute. Yeah, if we extrude this out, this one too, merge you two together, and you two together. And then merge you to there. Then we make all of these gold. And then, let's see, fill in... Oh, this is breaking my brain. Bring you two in here. Chili Chop says, I guess I could grasp the notes individually. So if we went through them bit by bit, I could comprehend the input and output. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we could absolutely do that if you were interested. It sounds like you're a bit, I don't know, if you're in the mood, I'd be happy to go through it now if you'd like. If you're in the mood for it. Hannon says, spaghetti. The pasta is good. But if it's wires, no. I mean, if it works. Actually, hang on. That's the difference between coding and engineering. With coding, you can just try something, give it a go, and if it doesn't work, it's just a couple of backspaces. With engineering, you gotta cut metal, plug in wires, set stuff up, and potentially start a massive house fire. You can't mess up when you're doing engineering, especially electrical engineering. So, you know, spaghetti can be okay with coding. Again, so long as it's not going into production or anything, it's just messing around, just need something to work temporarily. But temporary fixes do have a habit of becoming permanent fixes, so it's probably not a good idea either. But it's not critical infrastructure. Hannon says, I just realized if everything is unblocked, then I can access Twitter and Blue Sky. Neat! Oh, cool. Just be careful. Twitter can be kind of toxic. Okay, Twitter can be very toxic, and so can Blue Sky, if we're being honest. All the social medias can be pretty ick. Okay, so we'll fill that. If we collapse this and this. Okay, that's gonna be one funky... Yeah, we don't want to do that. That's gonna make a really funky little shape. But we can. I really don't want to make a triangle across there, though. How am I gonna square this circle? Okay, this is tricky. This is very tricky. Also, would very much like to make this and this meet, but we'll figure that out later. Very much like to find an elegant solution to this. I feel like collapsing this is the way to go. Yeah, collapse that. And collapse that. We'll just fill in there. It's not ideal, but gets the job done. Alright, so let's go in here and do that thing I was mentioning earlier. So grabbing these and these. Delete all that. Grab these and these. Yep, I screwed all that in. Good enough. And then merge this one here. Almost done. Grab these. Grab all of these. Oh, we got a hole here. That's okay. We'll worry about that later. Increase to max. Set you lot to gold. Man, this is gonna be a lot of work. I really hope I don't have to Control Z all this. Set you to meat, and I hate it. Nuts. I don't like it at all. What if we just do some editing rather than just throwing the whole thing out? Oh, okay, that looks better. Neat. Let's see how it looks with some of these lips. Actually, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, we're gonna have to texture these. But yeah, it'd be cool to have these lips a little bit painted up, but we'll do that in texturing. Neat. So, Osrian, how's the video editing going? Also, what are you video editing? I don't think I ever asked. do I still have... No, I don't. I was just gonna see if I still had the outline thing, but I don't. Oh, Ozrian, let me know if you want if you're up for taking a break from your editing to yap about, world building stuff. Because, I don't think you can make the Monday streams very often, which is when I like to do the Morkborg yapping. So we can do it now. Oh, Ozrian says, I think I'm finished. I told you it is a shittier video made in the demo of Age of Conflict. Ah, I see, I see. What is, let me Google Age of Conflict. Unconflict. Age of Conflict real quick. Age of Conflict game. Oh, hey, I think I saw Chompy playing this a while ago. Man, this looks a lot like Territory.io. Oh, cool. It's like a pixel art hot Savan. You know, I've really been wanting to make a Discord game like this. That just like runs with commands. What is this? Holy shit, that is metal as fuck! Oh my god! What the heck is this? Wait, why'd I go new window? Get in there. Actually, I just want to see this. I don't care about Age of Conflict anymore. What the heck's this all about? Oh. Players, 1 hour, 12. What's that guy? The guy on a spider. I want to know more about this guy. Oh, $0? Oh, this is free? Age of Conflict. Reference sheets and army roster, PDF. It's like a knight on a giant spider. That is so heckin' cool. Oh man, Spider Knights. Oh, it's like a monkey man on. Oh yeah, it's like some kind of like ape, simian creature. It looks like like one of the Tolkien-esque orcs, like from the early Tolkien art, like the early Lord of the Rings Hobbit art. They all looked a bit like chimpanzees, the goblins and the orcs. Oh, that is really cool. What else do we got here? Do you have any other images? That's a heckin' cool idea. Phalanx. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I love this idea. I really want to make this a monster in Morkborg. Oh man. Oh, also, let's add a mirror modifier to this. Interesting. You're not centered. Well, one of you ain't centered. Ozone says, anyways, I'm ready for the well-being discussion. Oh, yeah, yeah. So. Um, the way So the way monsters and magic work in this world, the one I was telling you before, the one without any fossil fuels. Um, so whenever someone uses magic, they use their conscious they use their conscious mind to affect a change on the world, but their subconscious mind is also acting at the same time. So whenever a sorcerer, whenever a magician or a mage or anything like that uses any kind of magic, there's always a side effect. So, if they throw a fireball happens, but then, like, they're consciously thinking, okay, I want to eat a fireball at this guy. But their subconscious is, doing subconscious things. It's like, it'll leak something out. So if they've got some, like, repressed anger issues, this'll go out into the world. But it doesn't happen in the same way as the magic does. The magic is very focused. Like, the spell is a thing that they want to happen, and it happens. The subconscious side effects, known as hexes and curses in this world, is something that just kind of like goes off into the ether and forms somewhere else. So if it's just like, if it's just like a little bit of like, it's just a very simple fireball spell, it might like go off and, I don't know, cause an unboard chick in a roost to die or something. Just a little something nasty. But if it's like, a really big spell, like, bringing down a massive fireball that wipes out a whole group of enemies, some repressed anger in this mage might go off and form. Yes, and it'll form into like a little goblin creature, a vicious little nasty thing that, just wants to go off and cause mischief and kind of express all the unaddressed desires, subconscious desires in the person casting the spell. If they have some kind of like deep-seated fear of dying, it might go off and possess a corpse and raise it up, and then all of a sudden you've got like a dead body that's kind of like shambling around that no one knows how to deal with. And that's why mages are very distrusted. Like this is why you can't use magic for any sort of world building, because the more mages you have in one place, the more of this nonsense starts going on. And B, it's why you can never fully get rid of the monsters, because as long as there's people in this world, someone's eventually going to figure out how to do magic, and that's going to cause issues. And then there's dragons. Dragons operate in the same vein. So prior to the current civilization, there was a previous civilization that was entirely built on this form of magic before they understood the side effects. So they were all, like, they built their entire civilization just using magic. They formed their buildings out of stone just by, like, willing it to melt and reform in shapes and blah, blah, blah. Not understanding that, in doing this, they were also creating all this curse magic to infect the world, and they just thought it was like a natural part of the world. They never put two and two together. And the pinnacle of their society was wish engines. These large magical machines that would allow literally anything you could, like, it's kind of like a fulcrum in D&D. A focus in D&D or whatever. Is this world still dangerous enough that some places allow magic free? Absolutely. Because, again, it's kind of like, it's a bit of an allegory for, like, something like nuclear power. Like, everyone knows it's dangerous, but they also really like what it provides. And no one's really, like a lot of groups and organizations just care about the immediate effect of either blowing up something they don't like or healing something that they really don't want to die. And because the curse magic is kind of diffuse and just kind of like goes off and does something else, a lot of people just don't care. It's someone else's problem. Oh, welcome back, Chaos. Where do the monsters come from? It's like a side effect of magic. So whenever someone uses magic, there's a chance it'll go off and just either it'll spoil some crops, or it'll, I don't know, make someone sick, or it could form into a monster if it's particularly egregious. But yeah, so this previous civilization built these things called wish engines, and yeah, these things could do literally anything. They could give someone eternal life, they could bring someone back from the dead, they could make an entire pile of gold if you want. But This is your conscious mind be allowed to do whatever the frick it wants. Also means that your unconscious mind can. So as soon as they turn these things on and started using them, they had catastrophic side effect of their entire subconscious suddenly being able to manifest. Like every suppressed feeling and emotion in this person was given free reign to do whatever it wanted with physics in the universe, and that's how the first dragons were created. And again, they didn't really understand this. They got what they wanted. This guy got eternal life, or got to bring their person back from the dead. But then all of a sudden, there's this enormous, monstrous creature. And dragon's kind of like a catch-all term. It's like it's very often a giant winged, horrible armored, fire-breathing creature, because that's what a lot of your unpressed emotions are likely to form into. But it could also be like a giant 100-armed grasping creature that's just grasping and tearing and ripping at everything it can get its little hands on. Oh yeah, we're talking about the lore for the universe I'm working on. Sorry, Chaos, getting in a bit late. So yeah, so very quickly, this caused massive devastation all over the planet, and that's why people don't trust magic, and that's why the world's completely infestooned with these dragons and goblins and shenanigans like that. And it's also why you can't really get rid of them, because it's always going to be people wanting to take the shortcut of using magic, not really caring about the side effects that it's causing. But yeah, and there's these huge areas of land that are just completely, like, all the ruins of this ancient civilization are completely untraversable because there's so much curse energy in, like, radiation in these areas that just walking into these places will you'll just be sick. Your hair will fall out. These curses will just constantly be like ripping at your body, and of course there's the monsters in there that are forming. Anyone who dies in these regions is immediately raised as an undead because there's unmet desires, fears of death that are just kind of like floating about. Ocean says, my personal opinion is that this statistically is probably impossible. It would be more realistic that the monsters survived and reproduced, or they themselves wished from the magic machine thing for more of them. I don't know, man, I'm sleepy. No, I'm sleepy. Personal opinion is that it's statistically probably impossible. It would be more realistic that the monsters survived and reproduced. Yeah, I guess. But thematically, I really like the idea of... Marker? Wait, you don't have permission to use markers? Chaos should have permission to use markers. Oh! Oh, hang on. Let me fix that. I know what the problem is. Let's see... Rolls. It seems like at some point you lost the editor role. Chaos. Oh wait, no, you got the editor role. You should be able to do markers. Why can't you do markers? Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, I do like the idea of there being a side effect for people using magic. Like there's this. And there's a game mechanic for it. Every time you use magic, you get a black dice. And then every time, if you have black dice and you try and use a spell, you roll all the black dice you have. And if it's a 1, you get to diffuse this black dice, and you just add it to the global pool. If it's a 4, if it's a 2, 3, 4, or 5, you just put it back in your pool, and it does nothing. But if you get a 6, for every dice you have that you've rolled for that spell, and you roll all the black dice that you have when you use a spell, something will happen. And there's like a table of things that can happen. So does that make any sense? So every time you use a spell, you have for every dice you have a 1 in 6 chance of all of them going off, including the ones that you roll a 1 for. But say if you roll a 1, 2, and a 3, one of those dice would go away, and then the 2 of them would go back in your pool. And then next time you cast a spell, you'd be rolling 3 dice again, because you're adding another black dice to the pool. And say it's a 1, a 3, and a 6. Well, then you'd go to thing 3 on the scale of nastiness, and the higher numbers mean worse things on the table, and that might be something like your hair falls out. It's something fairly unpleasant. But if you get down to like, and bigger spells add more black dice to your pool. But if you get down to like 7 or 8, you might spawn a goblin that'll be hunting you for the rest of the campaign. Something like that. Yeah, that's the background lore for the world. Oh, and Chaos, I have been going back and making clips of all the all the things we've been marking lately. I do that at the end of every week. I go through all the markers and I make clips out of all of them. I'll have to watch it back because I'm curious. Oh, I see. Well, I'll make a clip out of it. Chaos says, "Oh, nice, good job." I hope they've been showing up on the thing. I'm pretty sure I've been setting them to. Yeah, I'll check it later. If I was an angry evil wizard, I'd probably make more goblins to conquer the world. Yes! So that is what a sword... So, witches and warlocks. That's the class of that. So, this is a class of magic user that is actively trying to increase their curse pool. And they have extra special abilities that allows them to control their vices. So they're kind of like demon summoners sort of thing. And demons and devils are their own thing. But yeah, being able to summon monsters and control them is actually a playable class that I'd like to implement. That, again, use their black dice for casting spells. And they direct their hexes at a specific target. It's very uncontrollable, very unstable. You very rarely know exactly what's going to happen, and you're fighting just as much against the things that you summoned as with them. But that is absolutely something I'm trying to implement. But again, because they're very self-destructive, as the subconscious often is, like these are all creatures made from people's unrequited desires and suppressed instincts. They are naturally very prone to infighting and lashing out against anything that tries to control them. They're very difficult to control, and are more interested in just exacting their will upon the world rather than having any will imposed upon them. But yeah, that's absolutely a thing that I would like to implement in the world. And as all good witches and warlocks are, they're very often extremely ostracized from society. Like wizards and mages, who generally try and minimize the amount of hex damage that they do to their surrounding environment, they're generally like pushed off into their wizard towers because, you know, then they're not like doing too much damage to polite society. But yeah, witches and warlocks, they will actively lean into that and try and generate as much hex energy as they can. And yeah, all their abilities are built around increasing their black dice pool, whereas wizards are all about trying to minimize their black dice pool. But yeah, worldbuilding, fun. Oh, and also, witches and warlocks. Well, witches, warlocks, and sorcerers. They're also trying to, generate and get in touch with their, inner subconscious. Like, they'll all have kind of like a subconscious... What would you call it? I don't remember the term I used for it. But yeah, it's kind of like a protective part inside them that they can summon up to help them out. Altian says, so I'm assuming that so many magic was used in the past that a magic disaster occurred and the monster population boomed. And then they reproduce. No. So the monsters can't reproduce on their own. So the wish engines created this massive explosion of hex energy, generated the dragons, but this society was using lower level magic, just creating all these monsters willy-nilly, not really understanding where they were coming from. Commune. Oh yeah, that's a good term. I like that. And they just kind of like built up on the fringes of their society. Like they built these, you know, crystal cities, these wonderful apex golden cities of beautiful light, and they kind of ignored the fact that everything outside was completely going to hell until they turned on their wish engines and they started spawning these enormous dragons inside their cities, and this enormous amounts of curse radiation that was just completely corroding and destructive and devastating, and that just wiped them all out. And now everyone's just kind of like dealing with the fallout, kind of like the I don't know if you ever seen those videos about what people plan to do with all the radioactive material that we've got, and like plans to create these, like, you know, because this nuclear waste is going to be dangerous for 100,000 years. So we need to find ways to mark the locations where we're disposing of this waste in ways that people in the far distant future will understand, even if, you know, we have a Mad Max scenario where society regresses. It's kind of like that. Like the people in the modern setting have no idea what's going on. They just know that there's all these horrible creatures left over from some catastrophic event that happened in the past. But yeah, monsters are constantly getting added to the pool by people using magic. But the baseline number of creatures is... and dragons especially... Oh, and adventurers will occasionally go on quests to find these wish engines, because, you know, it's a wish engine. It'll give you, like, literally anything you want. And if they make it to the wish engine and get their wish, then a new dragon will spawn in the world. And that'll be a problem for everyone else. Or for the adventurers. Or maybe the adventurers will have to fight the dragon if it's, if it catches them on the way out. Does that make sense? I feel like I just rambled for a good 20 minutes. I hope that made some kind of sense. Alright, cool. Let's extrude this mouth in a bit more. Okay, let's get these lips a little close together. Don't want to get them too close, because otherwise the, I won't be able to get them apart. But I think this will do. Cute! Now, the lips could be a bit larger, I think. Again, we're gonna have the texture coming across here. You know what, I'm just gonna draw it in. We'll get rid of this edge loop when we're done. I'm gonna have to turn off the subdiv for a minute. But we'll just draw this in so we can see where the lip texture is gonna go when we're done. There's gonna be one across there. Same thing along here. She looks a bit duck-lipped, but that's okay. Ocean says, still feels impossible that so many monsters would be created. I don't know, man. My opinion in my opinion, I would have let them have some sort of ability to reproduce, so that they would evolve. Are there variations to the monsters, like Snow Dragon, Fire Dragon, etc.? Oh, dragons, don't think of the dragons as conventional dragons. It's, extremely variant. Like dragons kind of like a catch-all term. Like how you've got, you know, we've got wyverns, wyrms, all that sort of thing. They're all counted as quote-unquote dragons. Wow, you've been a moderator for 6 months. I didn't know that was a thing. Yay! Thank you so much for the help, Chaos. World's best moderator. But yeah, like I said, it could be a giant winged, armored, fire-breathing monster, or it could also be 100-armed cacophony of mouths and eyes that just is rolling around the world and just tearing things apart. Dragon doesn't necessarily mean just our idea of dragons. It's just their catch-all term for the creatures, the giant, horrific creatures that were created from the Wish engines. But yeah, they do evolve. Kind of. So, because people's ideas of what's monstrous evolves, whenever, like the ancient creatures look different. Like, the ancient monsters in the ancient ruins look very different to the ones that are spawning around cities and towns. Because people's ideas of how their subconscious is expressing themselves would be different. Especially since people in the modern era have different fears and qualms and stuff. So yeah, there is a sort of evolution, but the individual monsters themselves, once they're created, they generally don't change much, because they don't have a conscious mind to work off of. But yeah, the new monsters being added to the pool are changing, because, yeah, again, people's ideas are changing. But yeah, welcome back, Chaos. Okay, back and finally have access to my PC. Yay! Is your nephew going to bed? Yeah. Rest well, Chaos's little nephew. My mother told him it's bedtime already. Cute. But yeah, the monsters in this world aren't really like a faction in and of themselves. They're more like the weather, you know? Osrin says, okay, if my subconscious wolf somehow thinks it's a femboy goblin and then I use magic, there's a possibility of femboy goblin? No. Because again, that's your conscious interpretation of it. This is a subconscious interpretation. If you have, I don't know, repressed ideas of femininity and sexuality, that would they never manifest in a way that you would consciously like. So if you have, you know, anger issues, they might manifest, and you know they are highly correlated with bestial tendencies. That curse might manifest as lycanthropy. You know, it might be like it might turn you into a werewolf. Like, it might, as a side effect of using your magic, your repressed aggression might turn itself in on you, and then, you know, you turn into a werewolf type creature, fangs, fur, and then you just, you know, completely lose yourself to the aggression. And that may be a temporary or permanent thing. Oh, shit, that's kind of metal. Yeah, but yeah, the point of sorcerers is that they're trying to do exactly that. They're trying to get in touch with their subconscious, understand it, and manipulate it, and get it on their side through, meditation, meditation and practice and this sort of thing. And obviously, they're constantly failing at this because subconscious is there's the old iceberg metaphor. Let me find a picture of it. Jungian subconscious. You know what? We need a map. There we go. Okay, so this is a map of the Jungian idea of the self. Let's see. This one will do. So yeah, you see the persona, the ego. This is you. This is the would a therapist be popular in this world? That is what the magicians are. The mages are. They're basically, self-help gurus. And again, this is like pre-Jung. Like Jung would absolutely be a world-class sorcerer. Because his whole thing was understanding the subconscious and getting in tune with it and working with it. But then you've got the churches that are just hyper, as faith religions usually are. They're very much into repressing this stuff, and they just like sorcerers, burn them. Just anyone trying to use curse magic for any reason at all, just burn them. Magicians, if they don't do exactly what we say when we say it, burn them too. But maybe we'll let them hang around on the fringes so long as they don't cause any fuss and, do what we tell them to. So yeah, the churches, the churches of the world very much get in the way of this, and they're their own thing. But yeah, so this is you. This is you here, and this is all the nonsense that your subconscious is able to manifest. So the power imbalance is just way off kilter, but the subconscious has no understanding of the physical world. The ego is what interfaces with reality and other people. The subconscious is just doing its own thing. Here's another good map. So yeah, you've got the self and person, and then the shadow. Yeah, Jung called it the shadow, which is another excellent name. It's not necessarily evil, it's just the stuff that's not being expressed and understood and recognized within yourself, and so it tends to lash out in unhelpful ways. So yeah, it's controlling it is out of the question. Sorcerers, warlocks, and witches do their best, but it usually backfires. But if they're successful, it's backfiring on other people, not them. That's the point of... But yeah, being able to manifest it as something, like you said, the femboy goblin, is the whole point of being a sorcerer. To get in touch with your inner self, your subconscious, and then getting it to manifest in a way that isn't gonna immediately try and kill you. Which, if you don't do the inner work first, it absolutely will. But, survivorship bias. People only know about the successful sorcerers. People don't know about the hundreds of sorcerers who gave it a crack and were just immediately eaten by a horrible goblin creature thing. Or turned into a werewolf. Or something like that. But yeah, that's how the magic works. That's why the monsters can't be gotten rid of, and that's also why magic isn't used for any sort of industry within the world. Because, radiation. Although it is still used a lot, but it's not able to be used for anything reliable. Like industry. Like, for example, if the king gets sick, he's absolutely gonna send for the court wizard, and if the wizard's like, oh, this is gonna be a big spell, there's gonna be side effects, it's like, do I look like I give a damn? Just do the damn spell. And then yeah. Alright, I'm pretty happy with how that face is looking. Don't know how she's gonna look when the toon shaders are in, but this works. This really works. I think the mouth could be a bit wider. We're going for like an anime. We're going for halfway between Arcane and something like Zenless Zone, like the gacha games, Zenless Zone Zero, Hoyoverse games, sort of thing. So if anyone's seen Arcane, we're going for a bit of that, like halfway between that and anime. So I feel like the mouth could be a little bit wider, but we don't want to be too wide. Chaos says, tell me when you will clip this. I'll be able to watch it undistracted. I had to do something again. Oh, yeah, I'll, no promises I'll do it after this stream, but I'll definitely, DM you when I've got it done. It'll be a lot of work to clip it, because, I'm constantly moving on to other things. But yeah, I'll get it done. And I'll DM it to you when it's up. Oh, nice! Okay, that's actually kind of ideal. We'll pull this in a little. No. I think we want to push this one out. Whatever. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we're at 2.5 hours. I'm gonna be thinking of wrapping things up in about 30 minutes, so anyone knows of anyone who's just started streaming that they'd like to raid into, consider shooting it over. Let's see. Oh, Jeevko's streaming. Oh, Jeevko's currently streaming World of Horror. That's one of the actually one of the inspirations for this setting. We might raid into them if no one else has any requests. Jeevko's yeah. So I do have someone I can raid. Oh, Chaos says I told my nephew how to do digital art today. He wanted to draw a character from Oh god, I think I just threw up in my mouth a little trying to say that. He wanted to draw a character from He wanted to draw a character from He wanted to draw a character from that series that we won't mention. Chaos says, is Rissy not here to guide the raid? Apparently not. I think they're Minecrafting. Alright, so let's see if we can get the... Okay, so I always muck this up. I've done this 100 times, but I can never get it right. Yeah, I'm going to try and add in a outline using the solidify trick. So, we add a solidify. We set its material offset to that. One? Just one? Okay, yeah, one will do. We set it to only rim. No, fill, only rim, normals, flip, and then set its thickness to negative. I messed it up. Do not flip it. Huh. Do we have face orientation? Dang it, I can never remember how to do this. Chaos says, other than that, we were on adventure. Huh? Well, adventure on the hut. I don't know what that means. Made some photos too. Should I share them on Discord? Sure. I'd love to see. Have I just got the material offset wrong? Oh, some photos of flowers though. Oh, cute. I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay, so that's doing something. What if we set you to -2? No, that's not what we want. Flip. Hang on, are you getting upset by the subdiv? No, it's not the subdiv that's messing up. Oh, okay. We'll check it out in just a bit. Let me figure out what the heck I'm doing wrong here first. Gosh darn it! Why can I never get this get this working again? Let. Let's try removing all materials we're not using from this. We're obviously not using experimental. We're using gold trim. We're not using the iris for this one, I don't think. Kev says, I mentioned it to you that we got a hut nearby a forest. We were there. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take a peek in just a bit. I really want to figure out this solidify first. Total Pixel said, this is looking superb, by the way. Sorry, but distracted all this evening. Oh, what you been up to, Turtle? Curious about Turtle's shenanigans. But yeah, she's coming along pretty well. If I can just remember, Turtle, do you know how to do outlines with Solidify modifier? I've done this a dozen times, but I can never do it right. Not a lot. Mostly just distracted. Oh, distracted puppy with shiny things. Oh, yay! Playing with the poppers. Cute. Oh, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. This is good. This is good. Wait, thickness 1. Wait. And then flip these. There, got it, finally. I don't know why these random faces are blacked out like this, but well, you know, whatever. Okay, so we want to put the solidify underneath our mirror. We want to get the thickness down to 0.01 maybe? Maybe 0.3? We can turn our subdiv back on. Okay, cool, that's how she looks with an outline. Gosh, took me forever to figure it out, but hey, we got there eventually. Also curious as to why it's doing this. Yeah, why these little squares are like this? Huh. That's very odd. Oh, I know why it's doing that. Because the, I think it's because the faces are flipped. So if we go Alt, oops, Alt and flip, there we go, that fixed it. Alright, let's take a peek at Chaos's burst thing. Let's see. General. Oh, do you mind if we share this on stream? Always have to ask. Don't mind. Okay, cool. Oh, you meant like IRL. Okay, me and my terminally online self assumed you were playing some kind of video game with them. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at all those, look at all the grass. Oh, man. You must have been touching so much grass. Oh, puppies, cute. Aww. Ready? Man, that's gorgeous. Man, that smells so good. Man, that must have smelled amazing. Oh, look at Bumblebee. Look at the Bumblebee guy. Look at the guy. Aww. I spent the day touching grass. It must have been horrible, you poor thing. Hey, little Bumble guy. Love him. Star of the show. Oh man, it must have smelled so pretty. Big field. Gorgeous. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Chaos. That's, those are some awesome pictures. Well done. Okay, this eyeball's misbehaving a little. That's okay. Let's set the offset a little bit more in. What if I set the offset to 0? Alright. Yay! Chaos says, surprised at how well these turned out with shitty phone camera. Oh my goodness. Yeah, phone cameras are incredibly good. Especially for how tiny they are. But then you get some, like, massive-ass, like, digital pro camera. And I know it's all about understanding how the settings work and everything. And how, like, phone cameras are designed with factory settings that are not meant to be fiddled with. But, goddamn, they do take amazing photos, don't they? Turtle says, so pretty. Yeah, there were some gorgeous photos. Now, I did fiddle around with the toon shader for a bit. It doesn't work the best, but it gets the job done. Alright, let's do a Control S. Just in case we lose all our work. Yeah, this is how she's looking. The shader's only temporary. We're gonna do the proper shader in Unity. There's no point in getting it looking perfect here, because none of it's gonna be capped. Chaos says, it just smelled like dirt road. I didn't really feel the smell of any flowers. Oh. Well, it looks like it smells nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy our toon shader over to all of the other stuff we've made. So you and you and you and... Can we grab you? Oh, we can. And can we maybe grab you too? Yay, we can! And then, lastly, we'll grab the body, and then, hopefully... This won't break everything. Oh, we did save? Yeah, we did save. Drop down, copy to selected. Did not work. Didn't work at all, my goodness. That, Okay, so this looks like it's gonna take some work. Oops. So we'll start by flipping this. Did not help. And moving the solidify up to the top. Why you no work? Oh goodness. Ah, I see. We need to add a, let's see, outline to this. Go to here, set the offset to high. Okay. Flip on. Is that done it? I don't think that did it. Why are you not working? Okay, so why are you not working? What's your excuse? outline. Offset to 3, I think it was. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so it's 3. And then flip these. Oh, okay, so it works for the wings. The wings work fine. At least that set of wings works fine. I wonder why it's not working for these inner wings, though. It's all the same. Oh, is it because y'all are using different materials? Hang on. You are using flat white. No, you should be working. That's upsetting. Wait, what if we catch you at, like, just the right... Man, what if we yank you out? Will you behave differently if we separate you from everyone else? No, for some reason these ones don't have outlines. They're using the same material. Oh, wait, are you? Oh, okay, yeah, you are using the same material. Alright, no idea why that's happening, but worry about that later. But yeah, that's partially how the wings will look when they're when they have the toon shader on them. Let's get the hair figured out. That looks horrifying. Outline. Flip it. And material offset to something higher. Oh, there we go. So offset to something higher. There we go. I need to flip that. You have it. So the material offset to something higher. Don't even have an outline, so go ahead and add you. I'd love to be able to figure out why it's not working for these, but it's good enough for now. Yeah, this is our goal. Oh, hang on, we never did the did it for the spine. Let's get that figured out. Let's add a new outline. Didn't work. That's okay. Let's try flipping. There we go. New, set it to outline. And same with you, give you an outline material. Flip and outline material. Okay. Looking terrifying. Let's close these lids a actually no, we'll leave the eyelids how they are. Alright. Well, that's it. That's another day. Oh, okay, we're at 2 hours and 56 minutes. Perfect. Fox's usual 3-hour shenanigans. Man, you must be ready for bed. Chaos? Actually, I think a lot of chat should be ready for bed. Osrian says, need to sleep urgently. I hope you have an incredible stream. And remember to kiss your homies goodnight. Alright. Kisses Osrian. Good night. Good night, Osrian. But yeah, so Turtle says I was ready for better an hour ago, but I gotta hang on for a couple more hours yet. Oh, why you gotta? What's going on? You got plans? Also, if anyone has anyone they'd like to raid, drop it in chat now or forever. Hold your feast. A feast. Let's see. Oh, Mochi's playing. Oh, Mochi's playing Final Fantasy something. Oh, Mochi's playing FF14. Mochi's cute. We like Mochi. Oh, Turtle says I don't want to mess up my sleep schedule. Ah, I see, I see. Kale says I'll still be up for like 1 more hour. I don't need sleep yet. Ah, okay. Took a short nap through the day, so I'm not sleepy yet. Ah, good idea. I had a couple naps too. Yeah, Mochi's playing FF14. Jivko is currently playing World of Horror. Mizuki, we raided Mizuki yesterday. I think they can survive without us one day. Coney's doing art. Oh, Foxy. We haven't raided Foxy in a while. What's Foxy working on? Ads. Ads. Jivko is doing World of Horror, as always. They're big on the World of Horror. But yeah, anyone got any preferences? Oh, it's like a big moth creature. Cute. Are you trying out streaming games on your PC? Oh! Oh, right. Mochi usually does art stuff. Spider-Man with... oh... Okay, I'm actually kind of hyped for that. Hurry up and get the ad done, Foxy. We wanna see what you're actually working on. Yeah, Mochi with this cute little guy playing FF14, Jivko playing World of Horror, or Foxy in 17 seconds. We'll find out what Foxy's doing. Dang it. This is annoying. Dang it, Foxy. You gotta turn off your pre-roll ads, buddy. Get rid of the pre-rolls. Wait, do I actually have to be here? Is it like tracking? Okay, you know, I'm gonna move this to my second screen. Anyway, we got a good amount done today. We finally got the face all finished up. Let me turn down the scale of this. Solidify. I think 0.2 is probably where we want to be at. That was the wrong thing. Yeah, face close-ups, we definitely want it to be 0.2. Yeah, we got a really good amount of work done on the angel. Got the face done, we got the eyes on the wings in and rigged up. We did a little bit of work on how they connect in, so we can see the spine in between the wings now. And of course the outline. Why? Okay, so now it's crashed. I can't watch Foxy Fear's thing because wait, is it gonna let me? Oh, there we go. Okay, and Foxy Fears is working on this armored furry fella. So I think we'll go ahead and jump into Foxy. Oh, they're also doing WoW in the background. Sorry, Jeepco. Love your stuff, but So she says, "Thanks for the stream, Sleepy, and thank you for coming along. It's always lovely to get stuff done with friends. I do love the study hall aesthetic. No, oh, Crow's still here. Hi, Crow. Oh, okay. So, tomorrow we are doing Minecraft with Burley. It's an open server. Let me know if you want to join. And we'll get you hooked up with the whitelist and everything. But yeah. Very special thanks to I know Ausrian's gone, but thanks to Ausrian. I do so appreciate having someone I can bounce my world building stuff off of, and it is good fun yapping about all the silly shenanigans that are going on in my head, all the goofy little ideas. But yes, thank you so much everyone for coming along. It's been let's actually do the /raid. If I can spell raid, my goodness. Oh, come on, behave. There we go. But yes, thank you so much everyone for coming along. Tomorrow is Minecraft, and yeah, it's been fun. If you want to join the Minecraft and you're not already in, do let me know. We'll get you fixed up. But yeah, until then, I will see you next time.